Wait, let me guess. You're here because you've been spending hours or days or sometimes even weeks on beating Ozma, or you haven't beaten him yet. You're in your first playthrough, second playthrough, or even third playthrough, and he's getting harder, he's hitting harder. Well, what build can work in any playthrough? Let me tell you now. First off, hit that like and subscribe button for more content like this on the Frist Berserker Khazan. Let's get into the Soul Eater build. First, we start with the Soul Piercer Spear, and as you see the perks you have here, damage increase for 180 seconds, and then you got the stamina recovery rate increase for 10 seconds, and then I roll my attributes. You can pause to see the roll attributes. For the Stun Jar, I get an extra 10 points on proficiency. Don't need to spend too much time on that. For the top, you see the Phantom Form duration, 10% charge attack, Phantom Form duration increase, and then for the wrist guards, you see the Phantom Form gauge gain increase, enemy critical damage multiplier increase, and like I said, the rolled attributes, you can pause to see those. And then for the pins, you see the Phantom Form duration, then the brutal attack, Phantom Form duration increase. You see the attributes I paired there. And then the gaiters, you see the Phantom Form gauge gain increase, enemy critical damage multiplier as well. For the rings, it really doesn't matter what you run here. I preferably go with Necklace of Stripes because I get more rear assault damage. I love using Shadow Reversal to turn my enemy around to get more damage. And I just fell in love with Elaine's ring, which you're gonna see right here. I rolled the attributes in for max stamina, stamina recovery, and damage increase. I love it because the confront damage increase. In case I don't do the Shadow Reversal, I can still get some damage off the front, and it's 10% more. For my skill tree, you guys gotta understand skill tree is key. You gotta make sure this is highlighted. It's called Phantom Judgment. And what this does, it resets the duration of an enemy's exhaustion. This skill can be used each time an enemy becomes exhausted. So you just reset that little circle to do more damage and continue that combo that you have lined up for Ozma. Now the rest goes as follow. I love to use the Shadow Reversal. Make sure this is leveled out. Trance, make sure this is leveled out. It allows your combos to keep going longer and to keep them rolling back to back. And then Potent Blow, Shadow Thrust, make sure that's leveled out. But this is key here, Reflection. Reflection is going to be key to get through this fight fast and not allowing him to do all his special moves or attack you. This last piece gives you a longer window for reflection, and it will help you beat this boss and have him begging for mercy. Now let's get into this fight, and I'm going to break down every part of this fight that you probably didn't know that you could do against this enemy, including reflections and other moves. He's going to start off always. Hit him with the reflection right off bat. You're going to do Shadow Reversal, Full Moon and the Shadow Reversal, going straight into trance. This is a repeat, repeat, repeat. As you see, it's going to melt him down continuously over and over again. Now you see that exhaustion button popping up. Don't panic. This is where you're going to use Phantom Judgment. I didn't use it on this one, but I'm going to show you next how Phantom Judgment plays a role. You can reflect this light that comes off his sword. Knock him out the air. 0-point blow, Shadow Reversal, turn him around, another 0-point blow. Now back up a little bit, he's gonna do the same thing. You can reflect this light again. As soon as it flash, hit the reflection, knock him out of it, boom. Now you see the exhaustion button lighten up again. I can keep it going. There goes my Phantom Judgment right there. Keep it going, keep my combo going, finish him off, no damage in the first phase of him. Second phase, allow him to charge up right there, then reflect this first wing. Boom. We're going into Full Moon again, to Shadow Reversal, into Trance. Eat him up. Now he's gonna break out of this pretty soon. As soon as he breaks out, he's gonna go up into the air. You can break this and knock him out of his stance again. Turn him around, and we're just gonna melt him. As you see, that exhaustion button is lighting up, but I'm not gonna use Phantom Judgment yet until the last possible second. And then we're gonna continue this combo going. As you see, the second phase is almost done. We're gonna add the finishing move, Spiral Thrust. You're gonna back up a little bit, Spiral Thrust again. I didn't even have enough spirits left, but it's all right. He's gonna go into the air. Be sure to brink the first 4 that are shot at you. Brink, 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 dodge. I missed that dodge, but it's okay. Brink, 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 brink. He's already down on the ground. He didn't even make it all the way through that move. Now we're gonna go into the last phase, which is the true ending. We're gonna go at him. We're gonna bring that, and then we're gonna counter this. We're going into Full Boom, Shadow Reversal, back into our trance. You see the pattern? It's like clockwork. It's melting him down. He's not even allowed to do a lot of his moves. There go my exhaustion wheel. I'm going to use my Phantom Judgment at the last second. Keep it going. Then we're going to finish him right here. Boom. All right, so half of his health is down, and I'm already attacking him still. This is when he goes up in the air. Remember, you got 2 dodges coming. One off the first ring that he shoots out. The second one. And then you're just going to run all the way to the side. You're going to brink this as he comes down, knock him out of his stance. He's going to get very aggressive, but you're going to counter this. Perfect. We're going to turn him around again. Back into trance. He's getting very, very evasive now. Every time that light flash, you just dodge. You can get some hits in between. Flash, dodge. We're gonna break him down. I don't even need to exhaust him because I know I have Phantom Judgment, and it's gonna break him down and finish him off. Boom, Phantom Judgment, and this fight is over. The fastest way to beat Ozma. Make sure you like and subscribe.